Do you often feel abdominal discomfort for no reason? Do you feel abdominal pain for no reason? Do you feel tightness in abdomen for no reason? I mean, you just had a nice sumptuous dinner and you're feeling pain in abdomen, you're feeling abdominal discomfort, and sometimes you might have come across some elderly, saying aphar ho raha hai, bahut gas ban rahi hai. So what is all this? It's nothing, it's just bloating. So guys, if you can relate to all these symptoms which I just said, this video is made just for you, and do watch it till the end so that you know what to do and what not to do. So I'm Dr. Maha Waqar Baig and you are watching Versatile Maha. And before we start with the video, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't forget to do it later on. So the various causes of bloating are: number 1, hurry, worry, curry. Like, it's very common in India saying hurry, worry, curry, number 1. Number 2, constipation. Number 3, irritable bowel syndrome. Number 4, food intolerance. Number 5, swallowing of air or aerophagia. Number 6, celiac disease. And number 7, menstrual bloating, very commonly seen in women. So let's start with number 1, that is hurry, worry, curry. Now, especially in India, you all must have heard it a lot, hurry, worry, curry. It's a problem to anything and everything. And this is one thing which is not pathological. It's here in your head, hurry, worry, curry. So you need to work on your lifestyle. See, a lifestyle change is a great deal. It affects a lot. So number 1, if you're talking about hurry, people are always in such a hurry, eating food in such a hurry. You're having phone in one hand and eating, and not even eating properly, hogging the food and not even chewing it properly. You need to chew your food properly, gulp it inside, and then you'll have a lot of problems solved. There are a lot of people I've seen, and sometimes me myself also, but I've started to work on it. We talk a lot while we eat, and again, you might eat your food with your mouth closed, but while you're talking and eating, you're swallowing a lot of air, and again that air will get trapped inside and cause bloating. So that was about point number 1, part A, that is hurry. Now let's come on to part B, worry. Stress. Worry means stress. Stress plays a great role in your bowel, right? Your gastrointestinal system, it replies to stress in a bad way. So stress is really detrimental for your bowel system. So if you are worried and if you're always stressed out, so it is not good for your bowel habits will be disturbed, and stress and irritable bowel syndrome are also quite linked to each other. So yeah, you need to work on your stress. How will you work on your stress? You need to just stop overthinking about everything, and you need to practice meditation, you need to calm yourself, practice yoga. And yoga again is another way of relieving bloating, how you relieve yourself from bloating. So that was about worry, and now let's come on to curry. It's no surprise that we here in India eat a lot of spicy food, salty food, street food, and definitely it affects a lot of us. So you need to cut down on that. All these street foods or the food which we eat, spicy food, they add a lot of salt to it to make it tasty. But again, a lot of salt means a lot of sodium, and a lot of sodium means lots of water retention in your body. So you need to avoid sodium in your diet, because sodium causes water retention, and if there is more water retention, it will cause more bloating. So you need to avoid that. So hurry, worry, curry, that is the first point, and lifestyle change is the biggest deal, is the biggest treatment for that. So that was about first point. Now let's come on to constipation. Now, how to get rid of constipation? You need to drink a lot of fluid, take excessive fluid, drink lots of water, and take in a high fiber diet, fiber rich diet, and you need to take in a lot of roughage. Now what is roughage? Roughage is those vegetables and fruits which contain a lot of fibers in it, and that will make your stool very bulky, and it will further help in passing on the stool. So this is your what you need to do, fiber rich diet. Now you can take in lots of vegetables and fruits. What fruits and vegetables? It could be any, but also once you're taking fruits and vegetables, you need to take it on an empty stomach. Do not eat fruits as a dessert, because then there's no point of eating them, and it will further cause bloating. So eat fruits on an empty stomach, like when you wake up in the morning. And what you can like, for instance, you're having an apple, so eat the apple without peeling the skin off, because then there's no point of eating it. So that's that. And also that we're talking about bloating over here, so there are certain fruits and vegetables which are rich in potassium. So you need to eat banana, spinach, avocados, tomatoes. These are fruits and vegetables which have a lot of potassium. So it will work just the opposite of sodium. It will prevent water retention, and further which will prevent bloating. So that's how you can prevent constipation. Drink in lots of fluids, take in fiber rich diet, exercise a lot, work out, move. And yeah, most important point is, whenever you have the urge to defecate, always do defecate. Do not hold back the urge to defecate, because then it will again further lead to constipation. So that was about constipation. Now let's come on to number 3rd point, that is aerophagia, that is swallowing of air. So while you're eating food, you're talking to people, and while you're talking and eating, you're swallowing a lot of air, and again leading to bloating. And there are people who do not drink water properly, who will use a straw, or who will they do not drink it directly from the glass tumbler or from the bottle. They will just lift the bottle in the air and just gulp the water inside. But again, that will cause swallowing of air or aerophagia, leading to bloating. So you need to drink water directly from the glass tumbler or directly from the water bottle, and try to prevent straws if possible. So that was about aerophagia or swallowing of air. And the 4th point is food intolerance. So what about food intolerance? There are people who are not able to digest certain amount of food, like milk or gluten or carbohydrates. So let's take for instance lactose intolerance. Lactose intolerance is very common. There are a lot of people who drink milk and eat cheese and suddenly feel very, they feel very uncomfortable. They get the feeling of abdominal discomfort, and again same features of bloating. They feel so bloated. So you guys need to, so in that case you need to make a diary, and in that diary you need to write that whatever food you're consuming in a day and what is leading to bloating, you need to find it out yourself. And if you see that you are intolerant to a certain food, gluten or carbohydrate or lactose, whatever it is, you need to go consult a doctor and then a nutritionist. So that, because sometimes people they totally cut down on that food, and you do not have to do that without consulting a doctor. So go see your nearest doctor for that matter. So this was about food intolerance. Now let's come on to celiac disease. What happens in celiac disease is that there are certain types of foods which causes hypersensitivity reaction, certain glutens, and like barley, wheat, rye, oats. So these are the kinds of foods which have gluten in them, and then they cause hypersensitivity reaction, and then they cause hypersensitivity reaction in the stomach, in your intestines, which will further damage the intestine. So you need to get checked for celiac diseases, and in that case you need to eat gluten-free diet. So that was about celiac disease. Now let's come on to irritable bowel syndrome. Irritable bowel syndrome is a condition in which the colon doesn't function properly. The peristalsis of the colon is slightly defected, and it's a very haphazard kind of peristalsis. So it again causes alternate, sometimes diarrhea, sometimes constipation, and again leading to bloating. So in that case you need to again consult your doctor, and they will prescribe you some medicines, but there is no definite treatment for IBS, that is irritable bowel syndrome. So again, lifestyle change is the most important. Practicing meditation, yoga, prevent stress. Stress plays a lot of role in irritable bowel syndrome. You need to meditate and stay calm, and again take care of your diet, whatever you're eating. The same hari bari curry applies over here. So that was about irritable bowel syndrome. Then you've also heard about menstrual bloating. A lot of women say that, oh God, I'm on my periods and I'm having bloating, and I'm not feeling comfortable. Cramps. Apart from cramps, this is another problem they're dealing with. So it's very common in that. But in this situation, now let's see how does it happen. Estrogen, because estrogen is a hormone which causes a lot of water retention inside our body, so it is natural to feel a little bloated. So how should you not make it worse? At this point of time, you have urges to eat chocolates and ice creams and stuff, but you need to stop yourself from eating all of this, because again, if you're eating a lot of sugar, processed sugar in the form of chocolates, it will again cause bloating and it will worsen the situation. So you need to stay away from the processed sugars, and you need to drink a lot of fluid and drink lots of water, because it will further help in preventing water retention. So, and also hot fermentation, if you have a hot water bag or a heating pad, also not only does it soothe your menstrual cramp, it also help in relieving bloating. So guys, to summarize, let me tell you one thing, that there is no drug as for now that you guys would think that this is a drug and I'll have this medicine and I'll be free of bloating. There's no such medicine made. You need to work on your lifestyle. You'll have to change your lifestyle. You need to work on your dietary habits. You need to work on your workout. You need to work out more. You need to practice meditation. You need to do yoga. I cannot stress enough how much yoga is beneficial for bloating and everything. So the lifestyle modification is a big time change, is a big treatment in itself. And also one thing, when you get up in morning, first thing, you can have a glass of water with lemon in it, lemon squeezed in it, and again you'll once you have water and lemon, your bowel system will get activated. And then after some time you can have fruits, fresh fruits, and avoid having cereals, because a lot of people are intolerant to cereal, and again it will further lead to bloating. So first thing in the morning, have water with lemon in it, and then you can, after some time, you can have fruits. And once you have had your food, you can go around walking after 30 to 40 minutes. And this is how you can, these are small things which you can do, and these will help a lot in your bloating. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, let me know in the comment section, and let me know if you guys want to know further anything from me, and anything you want to know more, let me know. You guys can message me in my DM or on my Instagram on Versatile Dr. Maha. So that was that, guys, and hope you liked the video. I'll see you guys in another video. Take care, you guys, and bye the byes.